I tried to walk the other way, but then you passed me by. I saw you holding and girl, I damn near died. You. I know he wrote a new commandment after he was through. Got to get that vibe right. Mac in on your player partner. Got to get that vibe right. Let's get into the content, man. Let's get into this content. I only want you. I only want you. Yes, indeed. Let's get it cracking. Let's get it cracking. Let's get into this content, man. A continuation from yesterday, last night, and all that. Got to get those good vibes going and all this and all that, man. It's a early morning. We blessed. We here. You know, I pray that the Most High put a hedge of protection over you and your loved ones, man. I pray that death, destruction, confusion, and conflict is kept away from you and your loved ones, man. And I pray that you have a productive and a positive moment, man. You feel what I'm saying? You see what the caption is. My reaction to ODM Slim and Young Ass video addressing Lefty Gunplay. I feel like this was some ingenious shit to do. You feel what I'm saying? Because you have a conflict of opinions um, that pertains to a dude who is appropriating our culture, infiltrating our culture, and pretending to be down with the culture. But this dude still holds on to racist ideologies, philosophies, protocol, procedures, and politics. So let's get into it, man. I think this is gonna be a good one. I probably watched about 2 minutes of the video, man, and I respect Young Ant's stance so far from the video that I seen, man. You feel what I'm saying? I just respect the brother Push. Man, the dude got some good content over there, man. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and check out Young Ant Hefe, cut from Third Street 80s, A-Trade Gangsters. But I don't want to bloviate, I don't want to rant and rave and talk about some shit that ain't talking about nothing and all that. So let's get into the content, cuz. Let me share this up with y'all. And feel free to drop some comments or whatever. What's your opinion and all that, man? Let's get into it, man. Oh, wait, but hold on, man. It was brought to my attention that the Treetop Pyrus and the Fruittown Pyrus has end their war. They have a ceasefire, not a peace treaty, a ceasefire right now. So these type of situations, man, we got to give these brothers their accolades, give them their flowers, and give them their acknowledgement, man. You feel what I'm saying? These dudes has been beefing for what? Maybe 15 to 20 years now. Two Pyru sets out of Compton. Fruittown Pyrus and Treetop Pyrus, man, they have been beefing for a minute, but I think cooler heads prevailed. They came together and they starting off with a ceasefire. You don't bust at me and mines, and me and mines don't bust on you. And I'm praying that this can be something that creates a wave to a lot of us can jump on this movement and start putting an end to hostilities between us. So today, man, I want to highlight the Fruittown Pyrus and the Treetop Pyrus, man. That's some good shit that y'all just did, man. I'm hoping that we can jump on that wave, man. You feel what I'm saying? I also want to send a shout out to G Face because it was just brought to my attention that he is saying that the 5-1 Trouble Gangster Crips and the 52nd Street Hoover Gangster Crips is willing. This is what I heard. Don't quote me on it. Do your research. But from what somebody just told me, and I do my research afterwards, right? I should have did my research beforehand, but I ain't had that much time, before I jumped on here and connected with you all amazing individuals and shit. But it's a rumor going around that G Face from 5-1 Trouble Gangster Crip is saying that the 5-1 Troubles and the 5 Dudes Hoover Gangster Crips is willing to end the beef with the factions, the sets, the other tribes that they have an active beef with. And if that's true, that's monumental. That's something we need to support. That's something we need to start dialoguing more about how we can end these conflicts. And that's what I've been saying since I've been on the Stunning Name. But let's get into the content.
Everybody see you, boom.
I just don't really be having.
So it's like I'm reacting, but your face in the background, so they see you on everything. So look. So all right. We gonna break it.
Yeah, hey, I'm like, what?
No, listen. This is what I'm saying, right? So, like I was saying, even when we were saying, like, oh, he said that you know, I even said in my video, I said the West Side is kind of different, straight up. Like, my thing is this though, the West Side is different, bro. We it's more mixed in there. The East Side is more tension. Like, my family come from the Six Deuces and shit like that. It's tension. It's like it been tension, like, you know what I'm saying. So that's the problem. Like, but my granny.
I want to slightly disagree. I want to slightly disagree with him saying that the East Side is more tension between the blacks and the Sudaneos. I want to slightly disagree, because on the West Side you got the 18th Streets is beefing with mostly all Bloods. You feel me? But most noticeable the BPSs in the Rolling 20s. You got another Mexican barrio from off the West Side that's beefing with blacks. You in Inglewood is considered the West Side as well. You feel what I'm saying? You got Sudaneo gangs in Inglewood that beef with Bloods, beef with blacks. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say that there's more tension on the East Side. I feel like in Los Angeles, right? We're not talking about Compton. We're not talking about Long Beach and all that. We're talking about Los Angeles. I believe that the first black sets to beef with Mexican gangs come up out of the lower bottoms. That's you know, in the 50s, the 30s, the 20s, and all that. I think that's where a lot of the racial tension or the racially charged attacks on one another in regards to inter-minority racism. I believe that it has the origin down there in the lower bottoms. But the Hispanics down there, they have a stronger presence than they do when you come, I'm going to say, for lack of better terms, uptown. You got the lower bottoms. We don't call Watts in the hundreds and the 90s and all that uptown. But for those who are not from Los Angeles and don't understand the geography, so you got the lower bottoms, that's like the 20 Bloods, the 30 Rules, the 40 Rules, the Bloodstone Villains, the Five Deuce Pueblo Bishops, the Four Trey Gangsters. I believe that maybe the Five Trey Avalons, don't quote me on it, the Five Trey Avalons may be part of the bottoms, you know, the lower bottoms and all that. But that's where a lot of the racial tension, you know, was created at. Then when you come uptown, or you come into the hundreds, or you know, just uptown, I'm gonna just call it uptown, you don't see a lot of that. And it's recently that the black gangs and Latino gangs and Watts start having these skirmishes to where they're having active wars. Most noticeable, black versus Sudaneo or Crip versus Sudaneo beef and Watts is I want to say the Fudgetown Mafia Crips in the South Side Gray Streets. That may be the most noticeable black and Chicano war that's in Watts, but it never became racial. The South Side Watts Barrio Grapes, they're allies, I guess you would say, they're allies with the East Side Gracie Watts Crips, and the East Side Gracie Watts Crips also beef with the Fudgetown Mafia Crips. So for ODM Slim to say that it's more racial on the East Side, I can't necessarily say that. I can't necessarily agree with that. I feel like both sides have their racial components, and it may be kind of like neck to neck. But we can agree to disagree. You feel what I'm saying? Let's get back into it.
From Mississippi, Greenwood, Mississippi, bro. She ain't having it. That's just my granny. That's just my granny. How she get that nigga like you. It's not, you know what I'm saying? But
so you right, you absolutely right. Like on the West, my nigga, like on the East is more attention than the West for sure, for sure. But even just like with the coasters, you know, just like with them and that little shit they killed with the Florences, that turned a lot of tension down. You feel me? Even before they war, you gotta remember at one point in time, they was cool. And a lot of these new little sets, you know, they be having like a gang of little sets that just be popping up, like as far as like the South Sider sets. But it is more tension over there though. But just like with me with the boy, bro, like that shit was some bullshit. Like for the simple fact, like this is my thing, bro. Like I just seen, bro, recently, like you feel me, like on my birthday, you feel me, nigga, I had went to G Perico concert.
Right.
G Perico was the headliner. You know, I never tapped in, I never asked him anything because that ain't a nigga business. But being that bro was the headliner, then you know you had other people that's coming out leading up to the headliner, like you know, like he eating off the plate, and just like everywhere else I've seen him, I ain't never per se listened to none of the nigga music, but you can just tell from the nigga swag that he's not no Chicano nigga lead side to side cholo rapper, bro, or a Lil Rob type nigga. You
right. So that's why even when I was like,
pause real quick. My camp folks say, my Inglewood partners say, I have never heard of too much, if any, real black and brown beef and Watts. It's most definitely there. It just doesn't boil over to include racial elements and components, because in Watts we still strong. You got the PJ Watts Crips that's gonna do their thing if it ever becomes to a point to where we have to do our thing to you know, uphold our race. You got the Bounty Hunter Watts Bloods. Y'all know about the Bounty Hunters, man. The Bounty Hunters, man, them dudes is hard in the paint, man. The biggest housing project west of the Mississippi, and the Bounty Hunter dudes are some very, 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 very reputable bloods. And you got the Great Street Watts Crips. I don't have to tell you about the infamous Jordan Down housing projects. You feel what I'm saying? Them dudes handle their candle too. You feel me? So you got these 3 housing projects in Watts that's gonna get cracking if those elements is ever introduced to Watts. If racism or the Chicanos, the Mexicanos, the Latinos, the Sureños, if they ever became racist in Watts, it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get real ugly, because we still have a big presence and our numbers is still kind of up in Watts with the 3 housing projects. And I don't say that to belittle or demean my brothers from out the Hacienda Village, but at one point in time, the Hacienda Village Bloods found themselves in a conflict and a disagreement that went, you know, to fireworks and all that with the Hacienda Village boys. And this is the truth. You feel what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? And I don't want to just overlook my player partners from Front Street. You know, they handle their candle. The back streets, you know, they do their thing. The Fuzz Town Mafias, they do their thing, man. You know, I don't want to get on here and, you know, create something that doesn't exist, but most definitely there are Latino gangs or Mexican gangs and black gangs in Watts that has had disagreement, skirmishes and all that. And if I'm not mistaken, the East Side Nut Hood Watts Crips at one point in time, I believe, was also beefing with the Watts or the Wiggins Colonial Watts. And then, if I'm not mistaken, the East Side Nut Hoods and the South Side Nut Hoods had started beefing as well. The Hacienda Village Bloods and the Hacienda Village Boys, the Fudge Town Mafia Crips, and the South Side Watts Body of Grapes, the Great Street Watts Crips, and the Wiggin Colonial Watts. And that's all that I can think of. I know that the Great Streets may have been beefing with the South Side as well as the East Side 10 lines at one point in time, but I'm not even sure if the South Side 10 lines is still a force in Watts. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to all the PJs in LA. I'm from the Pueblos myself. Man, shout out to my Pueblo player partners, man. Much love and respect to y'all, man. Let's get back into this content. Hold on, let's see what the homies say. The ECC in the Florence, probably the closest to a racial beef close to the East Side. The 38th Streets and the blacks around their hood go into, but the 38th Streets have a lot of black essays. Let me highlight that right there for y'all. Yeah, and like somebody else said, man, you know, the Southlows and the Hoovers, man, they have been beefing for generations upon generations, you feel what I'm saying? But I feel like on the East Side, the racial tension and the black and brown beefs may have originated in the low bottoms. So let's get back into the content, man. I feel like these brothers got some, I think they may be on to something, man.
Said back, I know they say he stopped the video. He said you said about what I said that because he inspired by Draco. But like I was saying, them niggas, like I lived out there where his hood at, right? Where his hood at, bro. It's not even about even a race thing. It's just like I used to walk to the store. They used to be shocked that a nigga like this nigga live over here, like nigga. And I was in placement over there, nigga. Like, and they like this nigga live over here, like it's like how the
hey. And then like even when I was like a nigga, like I had elaborated, I don't know if it was cut out, but even when I was like back on Fig, like one of that nigga homies, which bowling park you from, east side or north side?
I think he's east side bowling.
Okay, he's east side then, but I'm like a nigga from north side bowling, my nigga minor youngster, that nigga did a gang of my tax. And then nigga I knew from east side was a little nigga named Chipmunk. But it's just like, that just like shocked me how Cuz delivered it, how Cuz got up there. It ain't like, it don't shock me that they get down like that. You gotta understand, I've been programming with them niggas, bro. Like I've been Pelican Bay, High Desert to Hatchie.
Right.
I've been in the feds. I've been around the real Mexican mafia niggas. So this what I'm saying.
Right.
He's trying to get on camera with a Mexican mafia and an old school ideology, but them old school niggas with that ideology, bro, they're not gonna do nothing black.
Right.
They're not gonna have no black representation.
All right, let's go sit down right there for that, right? So, all right, that's a good part. That's good point, right? Good point. But the thing, how I seen it, he was not trying to be on the Mexican mafia shit. He was just telling you. They asked him about before the clip come in. He say about the gang stuff and the gang politics in Los Angeles. So he said, "It's ever be like to where it's cool." He said how jail is, how this is, how they got us in jail, and how it's not going to be cool like that. You know what I'm saying? He said, "I'll be shocked. I'll be like, what the hell?" He didn't say, "Oh, my daughter can't fuck with no black person ever life." He said, "I'll be shocked. Like, what the hell? What the fuck?" And a black person will be shocked. Like, what the fuck? If I brung him to the house, that's and.
And that's what fucked me up, because look, bro, you can't be rotating with us. This is my thing, bro. Like, if I'm gonna be like on some straight black shit, I'm gonna be on some straight black shit. I'm not gonna be fraternizing. So, like, for me, he fraternizing, bro, because all right, Draco got you, and you inspired by Draco. First, you inspired by a black motherfucker. How you inspired by a black?
But a lot of niggas, bro.
Principles and ideology.
But you know, no. This thing. He didn't say that. He didn't say this is my principles and ideology. That's what I'm saying. Look at the thing, right? Break it down first. That because a lot of people just heard certain things and like they jumped on it. Like, what the fuck? So I really had to hear what he was saying, bro. On the hood, like he was saying, even when he was breaking it down, he's like, "This how it is," but that's not.
Man, young and I salute you, Keyway. I salute you, black man. But it's difficult watching this video with this cat, man. It seems like he has no understanding. Let's just keep it simple. He has no understanding, and all he sees is what he thinks that he sees. Like, homie, let's get up out of your individual. Let's get up out of your individualized perception or perspective, and let's look at it from a global perception or perspective. Because you're coming from an individual. Take yourself out of your own shoes, homie, and look at it from a broader perspective. Because as long as you try to justify it and look at it from your limited amount of understanding, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, knowledge, wisdom, and so on and so forth, then you're going to continue to create this convoluted narrative, bro. He was wrong, homie. And when he said what it was that he said, when he said what he said, homie, it was with disgust. I'll be like, what the fuck? That's with disgust. If my daughter bring home a cholo, I'll be like, interesting. How did y'all meet? How did y'all connect? That's the way that it should have been said. Whoever my daughter brings home when she gets to the appropriate age to date, that's her business. As I've said, long as the individual treats her right, isn't abusing her physically, mentally, or none of that, isn't subjecting her to improper treatment or negative behavioral patterns, drug addiction, and all that. Long as he provides, protects, and he motivates her to be the best that she can be, what can I say? Whoever she bring home, the individual is going to be welcome. Because if my daughter loved this person, then I have to be considerate towards her feeling and at least give the individual a chance, no matter what race they are. When Lefty Gunplay said that, homie, if my daughter bring home a black fool, I'll be like, what the fuck? That was with a lot of disdain and a lot of disgust. So ODM Slim, my brother, it don't matter how you try to shape it, reshape it, cut it, fashion it. Nah, homie, you trying to justify cuz bullshit, bro. And that shit cannot and will not be tolerated. Salute the young ant on crib.
not me. Like he said, I never been with a black woman. I never been with a black girl. You never heard me say nigga. None of that.
Hey, but okay, you ain't heard me say nigga and none of my songs, but contradict myself. But I ain't gonna lie, when I'm with the homies and we chilling and they like nigga, I do say nigga, then I be like, like,
cuz on crib.
Like, huh?
Real shit. That's real shit. I said
what? Nigga, what are you talking about? That's what I'm like, nigga, hold on. Like you, so it's just like that's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah,
look,
I feel that.
He's straddling the fence with his message, bro, because he's saying, look, all right, he's basically saying I'm racist to a certain degree. Like, nigga, because if your daughter come home,
I would say racist. I say
what it is.
I say
if
prejudice.
Your daughter if you gonna be like, oh, your daughter bring a black dude home, like, bro, you racist. Now I can understand the standpoint, like a gang banger. Like I said, me per se, a gang banger. Like if your daughter come home with a nigga that's tatted, like so, like when I got on back on Fit, this was my question, bro. So you will have a problem with your daughter coming home with a young black dude who never been in trouble, a valedictorian, you know what I'm saying, hold everything set out for me, you know what I'm saying, come from a family, you know what I'm saying, a family that say they came from the Pacific Palisades, got a good background, family, got money, everything laid out for him, like he a Jew kid, bar mitzvah type shit. So you have a problem with your daughter dating him. You rather your daughter come home with a cholo that's tatted.
Oh, that's so. All right, that's what I think we got with the wrong thing. That's why he said this. That's why I think we mixed up at, because he said, I'm gonna ask her, like, where you get it from? Like, where you come from? Where did this that? So that's why I was thinking, he like, what is he, a gang member? He said the same thing about a black person from 60s, 40s.
No, not bitch. I don't need to call her daughter. No, he like, no, what you doing? Where you find him at? Why you bring a black home?
He just said, I would ask her, like, what you know what I'm saying?
He didn't say that, but that's the question. Like, the question, the line of questioning is.
But I was like, I understand what you're saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand everything you're saying. Like, my nigga went out. He just saying, like, when the part alone, like, honest, like, a lot of people, like, don't get wrong. Like, that's like with me, I deal with just the content, bro. Like, because I get too deep into shit, I feel like I'm getting too deep, and some people ain't even on that level of caliber of shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm so used to dealing with so many high-powered niggas that I automatically put this high power on all of them. You know what I'm saying? So when this nigga, like, don't get me wrong, like this, even this morning, AD, all my niggas, they hit me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they show me, like, yeah, this nigga, like, he feels the type of way, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he hit him like, bro, you think I'm racist or something, bro? Like, he talking to these niggas that he give shout outs to, like, bro, I be trying to, I don't be like on no racist shit, like, I feel like racist shit, like, but like I said, like, somebody said it perfectly, bro. He be off all these drugs. He be off all these drugs, doing these interviews. They put him up there to do shit, ask him certain questions off these interviews, and like I said, his delivery was off. Even I said in my video, his delivery was off. He was saying like his delivery was off, but the shit he was trying to say, I believe, like what the shit he was trying to say, it was like he was trying to get to a certain
to do a cholo form of music. I'm doing mariachi music. I'm doing cholo music. I'm black. I'm doing cholo music.
Right.
I got Hispanic influence.
Right.
So then I got Hispanic influence somehow, but I get on, you know, I'm messing with Hispanics, you know, I'm messing with Lil Rob and them, I'm messing with the Chicano rappers, I'm at the lowrider shows, I'm being seen, you know what I'm saying, with people, this and that, you know. They showing me love, you know, I got these dudes' numbers in my phone, you know, I can tap in with them anytime, and then I do an interview, and I'm like, yeah, man, you know, yeah, I'm a Crip though, you feel me? Yeah, you know, I've been to prison, you know, then, you know, did this and that, you feel me? And, you know, I ain't never been with no Mexican broad though, you feel me? And, no, it's cool, you know, cool. Shout out to Lil Rob and shout out to Shadow and them. You feel me? But yeah, you know, my daughter came home with a Mexican dude, man. I'll be like, what the hell? Like, what the what? Where you find him at? What the hell? Like, how the hell would I sound?
You was like a black nigga that just a black nigga that's raised a nigga to love them people.
Pause. I'm a little lost. So we got ODM Slim and the Chizak is us. Cuz said, oh, okay. Cuz talking, I don't know about this Drake 5 and ODM Slim situation, so I can't speak on that. But I just seen Keyway tell somebody to do it. I'm in LA right now. Beat me up, shit like this, cuz. Hey, listen, cuz, we don't want to listen, cuz. On my thing, and I can't tell y'all how to express yourselves in the chat, and I won't, right? because I want my shit to be rooted in conflict resolution. ODM Slim, cuz a nigga push, a nigga respect your push on how you push for your section and all that. But it's hard to accept the way you pushing for us as a people, and it seemed like you justifying the shit that this Mahinda is saying towards us, cuz. Like, let's call a ball, a strike, Keyway. I'm glad you're here, cuz, because I don't want it to appear like a nigga, you know, sneak dissing you or talking behind your back or nothing like that, cuz. Me personally, Bobby A. Jones, cuz, Bobby A from PJs, I feel like it wasn't a proper representation for our people the way that you provided commentary and dealt with that situation with this Mahinda saying with disdain, with disgust. If my daughter brought home a black boy, I'd be like, what the fuck? That's with disdain, Keyway. That's with animosity. It was hatred behind that, cuz. See, the thing is, cuz, we come on here and we be so inclined and we be so quick to beef with one another and clash with one another and no conflict resolution, cuz. But when these Mahindas and these other races, cuz, they come at us, cuz, we go to their defense. Man, fuck that, cuz. I'm here to defend my people, cuz, and we got to be more inclined to deal with our people in a fashion that provides them conflict resolution. If you wrong, we gonna ride with you. But when we get back to the set, when we get back to the county, when we get back to wherever the fuck we at on PJ Crib, we putting hands on you. But we ain't gonna alienate you. We ain't gonna humiliate you. But we gonna hold you accountable. But we gonna ride and rock with you till the wheels fall off. But like they say in the county jail, cuz, we all, I'm from Watts, but we all LA County individuals, right? Don't be the reason, cuz. The thing is, cuz, don't see the reason. We gonna rock with you. We gonna have your back. We gonna go up with you, cuz, but don't see the reason. And a lot of cats on this internet, cuz, on PJ Crib, they are seeing the reason, cuz. We gotta find ways, cuz, to get us together, cuz. This shit is of very importance to me, and it is near and dear to my heart. That's why I push the way that I push for my people. I am not putting cripping before my blackness. I can't. And I would admonish others to do the same, because if we continue to beef and kill and destroy each other, homie, we ain't gonna have no fortified front to defend us when shit go all the way bad, because shit is about to go all the way bad, and that's on Crip. And this is just realness, cuz. We gotta find different methods, cuz, to deal with conflict in regards to us, and we gotta stop being so quick to defend those who hate us, cuz, and start trying to work on healing techniques and love amongst us. Today is Juneteenth. Why we ain't in LA, cuz, at the beach, at the beach, having a big festival. Let's put our differences to the side for one day. Let's try one more event, cuz. Hub and Dub, the gangster car, the homies from the neighborhood car, and the Long Beach car, and everything in between, the West LA car. Cuz, let's have one day of peace. Let's come together. Let's turn up. Everybody, you know, correct they respective factions and all that. Correct your homies, cuz. If you know your homie get drunk and cuz be in a set, cuz get inebriated and he like the trip, then why would you bring cuz to the function? Or why would you allow cuz to come to the function and drink, get inebriated, and potentially cause some bullshit? Those type of individuals, we gonna tell them, man, stay in the hood, cuz, because we trying to create something that we all can get something from. Whether it's love, whether it's unity, whether it's the individuals chasing the bag, trying to acquire the bag. If we unify, we get the bag, we get the unity, we get the love, we get the recognition, the acknowledgement, we get everything that we want as long as we unify, cuz. We got to stop beefing with each other, cuz, on PJ Crip. And we got to stop jumping to the aid and defense of these motherfuckers who hate us. They don't fuck with us and they let us know. Whether covertly or overtly, they tell us, I don't fuck with you fools. I'm here to utilize, infiltrate. I'm here to infiltrate y'all culture to get a big enough bag to where I can take care of my family for the next 3 generations. Man, fuck that. Let's safeguard hip hop. This is ours, cuz. So ODM Slim and all the other homies that's doing podcasting and all that, cuz, when can we have a sit down? When can we create a circle, a council, cuz, and talk about having one day of peace? We can do sporting activities. We can do whatever, cuz. But let's have one day of peace, cuz. Let's open up the lines of communication. Let's open up the dialogue amongst our people. Because a lot of cats that come on here, cuz, y'all got voices. Y'all influential in y'all sets. So when you're influential in your set and you're being stamped and you're being validated as being the type of person that's venerated in a set, you get a certain level of credibility on the internet. So a lot of kids and a lot of people's out of state or out of Los Angeles County, they look to some of you content creators, and they try to model themselves after the content that you create. So we have to be mindful of the shit that we do as individuals that's on the internet, represent our respective hoods, our respective factions in our counties and cities, that's all I'm saying. Fuck us beefing. We know that we can beef with each other, homie. We know that we can unalive each other in a quickness. But when others rise to the occasion, they feel like they want to poke their chests out and get cracking on us. We be hesitant. No, I got to engage you on the same level that I'm going to engage my people. I got to give you the same, energy that I'm going to give my people if I feel disrespected by my people. But this is the thing about me and my growth, right? I don't want no problems with nobody, but mostly my people. I don't want no problems with my people, but I'm going to hold my peoples accountable when they do some bunk shit or say some bunk shit. So with my people, with anybody on me, because we all know this from being kids, when our grandparents and all that tell us trouble is easy to get into, but hard to get out of. So any situation that I'm in, especially when it's hostility, animosity, and potential violence there, I'm going to be thoughtful. Because once I put that on them, man, I gotta chunk up the deuces, tell my kids I failed them, and go walk off this time. Go walk around this track, talking about what I could have been, what I should have been, and what I was. That ain't the type of life for us no more, we gotta grow past that. Black businesses in Los Angeles County is failing because of Black men continue to be at odds. If it's a bomb barbecue spot in the 6 O's, we all should be welcome to spend Black money, Black dollars with Black businesses. If it's a restaurant or a clothing store, something in the PJs, everybody should be welcome to come and spend that Black money, recycling that Black dollar that increases Black employment. That's what I'm saying, we have to revolutionize the way that we think and the way that we engage with one another. We got to stop being these individuals defenders. Man, they got a whole race. They got a whole car. They don't need us to defend them, homie. But what we need our voices and our great minds to do is to lead the charge, be the head of the cavalry and saying, listen, homie, Black on Black violence isn't cool. Black on Black violence is genocide. And that's how we got to push. You know what I mean? But a nigga appreciate your content and all that other shit about Dre 5 in jail and beat me up and all that. I don't know none about that, I'm crib. So y'all continue to, go through what y'all going through in the chat, and I'm gonna get back to content. And I'm glad the is in the chat box on mic.
Nah.
Hey, I'm saying like me. That's how I feel, nigga. I say it all the time, nigga. I love Black pussy, nigga.
Look,
nigga, DJ Quick got a song. I love Black pussy. Nigga, so hold on, bro. Hold on. Well, I'm good one to this. The nigga that's the Black nigga, the Black nigga that's a country singer. He a country singer, he do all this country shit. He the country works.
Listen, don't do that. Hey, look, y'all, look. A lot of shit we ain't lost. That was a genre of bars.
Listen, I'm saying this, though, bro. I'm saying this. They
just took it over. So now when you see a Black people person doing country, you kind of like, what the fuck?
All right, I'm saying. So listen, I'm saying this, though, bro. I'm saying this. As a Black people, right? We got a lot of shit that's ours, that we don't have nothing on it.
Hold on, pause,
that's the same thing.
No, for sure.
So I'm like, damn. What the fuck the one?
Wait. It'd be no pulling up, what we pulling up for? On Diva Lanes, if I pull up, no fades. Hold on, On Diva Lanes, if I pull up, no fades. We on some too strong shit. If you go against the grain, we deal with you. I don't want y'all pulling up on each other, and I know I'm not in no position to be in Damu politics nor neighborhood politics, but that defeats the purpose of the message, we don't need to be pulling up on each other. So what I'm gonna do, and what we all got to do is just be more mindful of what we say so that we don't offend anybody, and we're talking about the pull-ups. But if we do got to pull up on each other, let's not use weapons and guns against each other. No, we got to get past that. But ODM Slim, we gonna hold you accountable, logo. That shit with Lefty Gunplay, that was bunk. Like my West Side niggas say, cut, that was Mickey. That wasn't it on Crip. This nigga alluded to racial politics in a county jail, which is letting you know that he is inclined to have a natural disposition to hate blacks, cuz. That's all that we saying ODM Slim, cuz, on Crip. That one, it wasn't it, cuz. You got some fire-ass content over there, cuz. A lot of people know you within the city, cuz. So we got to pull you up, cuz, as a black man, as a Crip, on Crip. That wasn't it. For that Mahinda, for Lefty Gunplay, and you going hard for cuz and saying this, and trying to justify his racial views, that's not it, loco, on PJ Crip. Now, as far as you and Kim folks pulling up on each other and all that, I hope not, cuz. I hope that we can use our mind to navigate through this shit and mitigate situations so it don't go to us having to fight. But if we got to fight, fuck it, we got to fight sometimes. But long as we ain't pulling out blammers and trying to unalive each other and all that, but y'all do y'all thing, cuz, on Crip, man, on my mama, like, we got to find different methods of resolving conflict about us, cuz, on Crip. That's all I'm saying. Even cuz from Inglewood, that said what he said and all that, cuz, I ain't tripping on cuz. All right, it is what it is, cuz. If it's going to keep the nonsense going up, cuz, I'm willing to potentially bite the bullet, shut the fuck up, and let it see what it is on Crip. If it's going to prevent our people from going into a full-fledged war or reigniting or igniting certain gang conflicts, cuz, I'm willing to bite the bullet. And the thing about me, cuz, on Eastside PJ Crip, I don't mind being corrected, cuz. If anybody feel like I said some shit that I shouldn't have said, cuz, I'm constantly telling people in my comments, oh, man, I didn't see it like that. I apologize. So a motherfucker can correct me, anybody. I'm open-minded, cuz, and I don't mind being corrected, cuz, because together is how we learn, cuz, on Crip. Let's get back to the content.
We got Jay-Z, all these niggas put P. Diddy, all these niggas, right? They have all these millions and billions of dollars. Why the fuck let them niggas want to dispute the music? Why they we can make a home app? We're gonna dispute it's on black, it's black made, because they set enough for the white man. So we all our whole culture is the white man own it.
You know, what's the name he did? What's the name Harry Vote? What's the name Harry Vote, Puffy?
With the little TV shit.
He had the TV shit Revolt. It was all black content, like you know, motherfuckers that he was having motherfuckers send their short films over.
Right, listen.
Even when
Hey,
Nick Cannon, he was trying to bring Wildin' Out over there. He's hollering at Nick Cannon like, bring Wildin' Out right here, VH.
Hey, cuz, on Crip, ODM Slim, I don't know how to do it while I'm live, cuz, but what I'm gonna do, cuz, I'm gonna make sure that my information can get to you, cuz, and we can, you know what I mean, we can line something up, cuz. You got a valid point, cuz, when you say most of our entertainment is owned by white folks, it's owned by the Jews. Russell Simmons and a couple other cats, they sold it out. But going down, now you're getting deep, and I respect this because this is the type of dialogue we need on Crip. Sam Cooke, cuz, I believe in the 60s or the 70s, cuz said, man, hold on. How is it that we become famous, but the white man becomes rich? Because we don't own our masters, we don't own the publishing companies, and we don't own the distribution companies. So Sam Cooke created his own distribution company and started telling the African-American artists, look, come over here. I'm going to let you maintain this. I'm going to give you this, and I'm going to pay you more to distribute your music. It was like, hell yeah, Sam Cooke's got it cracking. We want to go fuck with Sam Cooke. The Italian mafia, Caucasians, in conjunction with the Jews, they set Sam Cooke up on Figueroa and got him unalive. So when a lot of blacks seen or heard of what they did to Sam Cooke, a lot of them ain't want to be in that position of authority or power no more. So you got a point, cuz. But the reason why Russell Simmons and a lot of other people's sold what they sold and sold our biggest voice, since we have been able to speak freely for ourselves, which is hip hop, our biggest free expression. The reason why a lot of them sold it, cuz, sold it to the Jews so the Jews can control and manipulate it to their advantage, is because a lot of niggas was scared. What we would have did if they would have pressed Russell Simmons, well, we organized and mobilized, is we ready to get cracking? So we got to unify, cuz. So when they press one, they press all. And when it's like that, even the police gonna stop fucking with us on PJ Crip. If ODM Slim got a problem with the police, cuz, and we know cuz is in the right, nigga, we all supposed to go up because we know the homie standing on principles and we know cuz right. If Bobby A.A. Jones is getting pressed by the Italians and you know my character, y'all should come to my aid and support me. Because when they see that we all coming, you fuck with one, you fuck with all, one for all and all for one. When they know we rocking like that, they won't be so inclined to target us, brutalize us, victimize us, and fuck with us. And that's my message, cuz on Crip. They shooting us down like dogs in the street. And they doing that because they feel like there's no legitimate consequences or repercussions to their actions because we so disunified. We on this motherfucking internet beefing. This internet beef is eventually gonna manifest to somebody getting bodied. And that's what a motherfucker don't want. So how do we all come to the table? And how do we create something to where we can feed our kids and we own it? If you doing content, cuz I'm doing content, Young Hefe doing content, Spider doing content, Brick Baby doing content, and we all doing content, how do we put some money together, cuz, and start a production company? 12 o'clock, tune in to the ODM Slim show. We got our own studio. You go in there, you do your thing. 1 o'clock, tune in to the Bobby A. Imperial Vision show. 2, we got our own shit. So how do we take this, monetize it, and then monopolize it to where we are controlling our voices? It makes no sense. The biggest podcast on the West Coast is controlled and owned by way Oopie, by a Caucasian. That makes no sense. And that's not a shot at white folks. But he's misrepresenting our culture. He got individuals coming on in, this nigga stirring up gang wars. This nigga's creating shit in the LA streets. How do we control the dynamics, cuz? If Skip Townsend got a business, right, and cuz got a building, how about we sit down and we have a conversation about owning our collective voices and we create something out of his business, out of his building, right there where JJC Court used to be at, to where everybody can have a platform to where you come in there, it's decked out, and we come in here under peace, cuz. And when it's these type of heated conversations, we come together as a collective and we holler about it. Whatever we choose to holler about. Now, this is solution-based content, cuz. This is shit that's tangible. We can do this. And all it takes is us unifying, put a few dollars together, and hollering at Skip and getting it cracking. We are taking ownership of our voices, cuz. It makes no sense that Adam 22 can sit back there and say, hey, King Diggling, and let me see your cock, and how big is your penis? And if I did this, how would you put your penis inside of what? Hold on, player partner. We don't get down like that. And if you do get down like that, our people ain't getting down like that on these social media platforms. So in order for you to get a show, a slot, or be in good standing with Adam 22, it got to be some homosexual innuendos that you have to accept. And like, no, homie. Because if me, you, and all these other black podcasters from LA, we come together, cuz, and we create our own space, homie, we ain't sex playing each other and ass grabbing and disrespecting each other as men and all that. Like, no, that ain't tolerated, homie. And then we can introduce the little homies into it. Let's show the little homie. If you know the way, show the way and always go the way, cuz. On Crip, let's show the little homies how to get into this podcast and shit. PJ Crip, listen, homie. I wrote a script. I wrote a script for me and a homie Turtle, aka Spody Face from Fodies, and my homie Soldier, Free Soldier. He just, the boys, the Alphabet Boys just picked him up. But I wrote a script, cuz. Let's take these platforms, monetize them, and then start reaching out to other shit while we got the buzz, cuz. A lot of people's got a misconception and misperception of LA. Let's show them what it is. Let's start doing documentaries, A Day in the Life of ODM Slim, or A Day in the Life of Aunt Hefe. Let's create our collective voices, cuz. We are from I don't push LA, but I'm from LA. We are from Los Angeles, California. For the next 3 to 4 years, maybe 5 years, that's going to continue to be the entertainment capital of the world until it comes to Vegas. If a lot of entertainment is coming through LA and we from LA, why we don't have dibs and dabs on what comes to our community? They can come right now to your hood, my hood, well, not my hood, because I checks that shit. They can come to different individuals' hoods, shoot a show like Snowfall, but bring in outside actors and background extras and all that. On Eastside PJ, watch Crip, on Steve-O, on Mike. When they come to my community and I'm a part of it, the background extras, they gonna be my homies. The security, they gonna be my homies. And that's from Imperial Dreams, Big Sean video, Big Crip video, everything that I did in Imperial Courts housing projects You have to hire, employ the people who you say you're representing. And that's it. That's all, cuz. I can't get through the whole video, cuz, but I'm hoping from this video, cuz, that I didn't potentially, made an acquaintance with brother ODM Slim, cuz. Like, let's have the conversation, cuz. Let's lead the charge. If G-Face from 5-1 Troubles, cuz, if cuz trying to put something together, cuz, to end the hostilities in between rival tribes on PJ Crib, G-Face, I support you, cuz. What you need from Bobby A.A. Jones, cuz? What I got to do? Holler at my homies, get my homies on board. I can holler at my homies, bring my homies to the table and whatnot, cuz. But the shit got to end. We have to put each other in position. We have to put ourselves and each other in position to start counting millions. It makes no sense, cuz, for us to be content creators, but we still working jobs. No, fuck that. Because when it comes to a lot of other races and whatnot, they quit their jobs to create content because they getting that much of a bag. And that's not a shot at nobody. That's not trying to belittle or demean nobody, cuz. But as a content creator, cuz, you supposed to see it, you're supposed to be able to sit home and make content. We content creators, cuz. We ain't just content creators. It's a lot of special inequalities that we all have, cuz. Let's hone those talents and let's bring it together. I still got connections with producers and production companies and all that, cuz. If you want to write a movie, write that shit, get it copywritten, get it to me, and let me take it to these people and say, hey, look, this is one player partner got. Let's get it together, cuz. Let's start making these movies. Let's show them how we do it, where we come from, cuz. And then let's start bringing other brothers in, cuz. On Crib. That's all I'm saying. Once we get it together in LA, cuz, we gonna monetize and monopolize. We gonna move to the Bay and we gonna fuck with our cousins up there. LA to the Bay. Then we gonna come to Vegas and fuck with our cousins out here. Man, it's a movement. It's a movement that's based on love, understanding, compassion, and getting that bag. Let's get the bag, cuz. We done already got the bodies, some of us. Not me, allegedly. Not me, no. But a lot of us, cuz, we done already got the bodies, but what did nigga get from the bodies? Because if a nigga really in the field on Eastside PJ Crib, and the nigga out, and a brother was out here catching bodies and all that, we don't talk about the PTSD of being a perpetrator. We don't talk about the discomfort of wondering, damn, man, I wonder if this, I wonder if they got a clue about this. Did I get picked up on a camera? I wonder if this happened. And now I'm a content creator, cuz. What if I did some shit and somebody see my face and be like, that's him? I'm 100% sure that that's the guy who shot the guy on the street where the guy was shot. When you out here catching bodies, cuz, you ain't living in peace. Because you every day, you know that certain things don't have a statute of limitation. So every day a motherfucker on some shit like, damn, cuz, on Eastside PJ Watch Crib, this can be the last day of me enjoying my family. If situations go bad and when food turn to shit, cuz, today can be my last day as a free man. That's the thoughts that a nigga be having. A nigga never know when they get a break in the case or this, that, and hold on 1 minute. Who is it? Hold on. Hey, cuz, let me get up off this thing, cuz. These people's at my dinner, no, man. Y'all stay up too black, too strong. We all we need, we all we got. Motherfuckers banging on my door, cuz.